Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here at the Elimination Chamber live in Toronto, Canada. Welcome on in as we are starting things off with the women's Elimination Chamber match.
The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. Making her way to the ring, from San Fernando, Chile,
As our great ring announcer Mike Rome just not only announced Stephanie Vaquer down to the ring, but also announced the rules for this match. As you can see, 4 of these participants will be locked in pods, and 2 of them will be left to fend for themselves to begin the match. It looks like Stephanie Vaquer has secured herself a pod, as well as the former Women's World Champion, Jade Cargill. And you know Cargill's coming in here not only with a chip on her shoulder, but also in a very, very bad mood, because just a month ago at the Royal Rumble, Jade Cargill was walking in to a match against Tiffany Stratton as the champion. And unfortunately for Cargill, Tiffany Stratton would be able to best Cargill that night and end her reign in Indianapolis. So Tiffany Stratton basically securing herself a marquee match at the Show of Shows in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, Jade Cargill has to go back to the drawing board and has to win this Elimination Chamber match to find herself back in title contention. But she has 5 other women not only gunning for her, but also gunning for the opportunity of a lifetime to be in one of the main events of WrestleMania. Cargill, if you cast your mind back to last year's Elimination Chamber, Cargill was really impressive in her performance, and even as sometimes looked as if she was going to win the entire thing. As a matter of fact, it came down to her and Tiffany Stratton to begin with. So talk about history having a funny way of repeating itself, with Cargill and Tiffany Stratton locking horns. As we are joined by the role model Bayley, one half of the women's tag team champions, along with Lyra Valkyria, another woman that had an opportunity to get into this match, but unfortunately she would lose her qualifying match against the woman we'll see out in just a few short minutes, that being Naomi. Bayley, on the other hand, having better success with her qualifying match. Maybe it was the experience factor, I am not sure, but Bayley able to persevere over the Dr. Britt Baker. And now Bayley finds herself just ever so closely to being in another championship match at WrestleMania for the 2nd year in a row. Remember, Bayley was involved in that epic 4 horsewomen championship match last year at WrestleMania. Bayley wants to, kind of even the odds a little bit this year and have a one-on-one match and not have to worry about 3 other competitors potentially stealing the victory from her. As we are going to await the last person who gets a pod, and indeed, it is a woman that is making her Elimination Chamber debut, the beautiful madness herself, Giulia. Hey, if you ask me, this is a bit of a wild card, a bit of a... Not saying that it would shock anybody if she walks away with the victory, but she is certainly somebody that could fly under most people's radars if you're not careful, which is crazy to say considering the talent that this woman has. And here comes the beautiful madness, ready to wreak havoc and ready to spread her madness across the Elimination Chamber for the very first time. So if my mind does serve me correctly, the 2 participants that will be starting this match has to be the EST, Bianca Belair, and Naomi. And if I'm Bianca Belair with this newfound attitude of Naomi, whether I'm a former friend of hers or not, I will indeed proceed with caution. And here she is, the EST Bianca Belair, overcoming one of her older rivals in Paige to secure this opportunity for herself. Belair has won the Elimination Chamber in the past, so there is that experience factor for her. Last year at this very event, Bianca Belair was being destroyed by Jade Cargill, as a matter of fact, after her she was coming out to acknowledge the crowd and thank them that we were down. We were in the land down under in Australia back then. She was thanking the Australian crowd for being such hospital people, and then Cargill would lay her out, and none other than Rhea Ripley would cash her Money in the Bank briefcase in on Bianca Belair and basically steal a championship moment from Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. Belair, of course, was not going to take that line down. Her and Cargill met in a no disqualifications match at that very last year's WrestleMania. This year, Bianca Belair looks to get right back in the categories of championship matches when it pertains to WrestleMania. Now that she has Jade Cargill essentially behind her, but not really, because Cargill is in the Elimination Chamber with her. But first, she's going to have to survive the first 5 minutes or so with Naomi. And this is a very different side of Naomi than we are used to seeing. Out of all those years of smile and spreading glow across the universe, Naomi now, like I said, strongly suggests for any opponent that she steps in the ring with to proceed with caution, because she is a very dangerous woman. Here we go, folks. The Elimination Chamber for the women's getting ready to start things off here in Toronto, Canada. Should be an incredible match. Always is. As I always say, the Royal Rumble, the Elimination Chamber, two of my favorite pay-per-views leading into the show of shows, that being WrestleMania. With Bianca Belair immediately targeting Naomi here. And look out. Big military press from Belair. And a nice standing moonsault as well. Standing moonsault by the EST, getting things started off in the right way, at least for her side. Is that, look at this nice pinfall reversal from Naomi. Naomi now going off the ropes. Oh, big kick right to the face. Stunning Belair. And now, oh my goodness gracious, just tossing her over. The big kick to the stomach. And no, back and forth these two ladies are going as Bianca Belair able to wrench at that leg of Naomi's. And a big kick to the back as well. Now the EST going to the top rope. What could she have in store for Naomi? Look out here. Goes for a big crossbody. Naomi stepping out of harm's way. Looked like she was proceeding with caution that time around as Naomi now gets back into the ring. Sends Belair off the ropes. Look out here. What she got planned. Beautiful arm drag. Look at that. A cartwheel right into a sliding knee strike. Athleticism and intensity on display for Naomi. And a big elbow right to the jaw. Now Naomi slamming that head down of Bianca Belair's. You know, everybody, anytime anyone's facing Belair, they love to use her long braided hair to their advantage, excuse me. And it looked like Naomi was about to do just the same, as we are now awaiting our third entrant into this match. Look at this nice Hurricane Rana by Naomi. We're about to see who's entering the thing next for the women, as here comes trouble, because Jade Cargill has entered at number 3, goes straight for Naomi and sending Naomi off the ropes. Beautiful spine buster by Cargill, planting Naomi, and now going after her former rival in Bianca Belair, a woman that she fought over the women's championship for the better part of 2025 with. And they started their rivalry at WrestleMania. Like I was saying, Naomi was looking to go off the ropes, but long ways away. As now look at this, Bianca Belair deadlifting Jade Cargill from a gut wrench into a sit-out powerbomb. And now Naomi lighting up Bianca Belair with these kicks right to the face. Cargill now, big punch to the ribs to Naomi. Back and forth, these 3 ladies are going with one another. EST behind Naomi. Look out here. Goes for something on the rear positioning, but Naomi able to escape. All 3 of these ladies know each other so well. They were once called the Big 3 here in WWE. That being 3 of the biggest and best athletes that we have. 3 strong black females that could inspire little girls around the world. As now Naomi drives an elbow right to the face of Cargill. Cargill, nice reversal though. Cargill now muscling Naomi, right on the knee. And Jade Cargill's coming into this thing with a lot of momentum, but hold that thought because she might just have a momentum ripped from her. There's the KOD. The KOD to Jade Cargill, count of 2, and my God, Cargill's out of here. Bianca Belair just put away her former rival, Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill now does not have an opportunity to head back to WrestleMania. With that championship, at least, she could find a different route, but all I know is Cargill is not, she is not heading into that thing, into the WrestleMania, fighting for a world championship. As now look at this, Bianca Belair looking to capitalize off the momentum she built for herself, eliminating Cargill. I was just about to say Cargill has momentum heading into this match because she defeated the United States champion, the women's United States champion, Jordynne Grace, to qualify for this, but I guess I'll have to eat my words because Belair just eliminated Cargill before any of the other 2 women can be in this match. There's now Naomi going after Bayley. Bayley, just sending Naomi crashing down to the floor. And now Belair muscling her up. What a fall-away slam by the EST. Bianca Belair has the first elimination in this match. Could be looking for her second one on either Naomi or Bayley. But both Bayley and Naomi are wild veterans in that squared circle. You could consider Belair a veteran at this point in her career as well. But Naomi and Bayley certainly have more experience than Belair does. As look at this, nice roll-up attempt by Bayley. Only gets a 1 count. Still a lot of fight in the EST as now Bayley sending Belair into the ropes. Naomi waiting patiently, trying to find a moment to strike. As Bayley drives an elbow right to the midsection. Naomi with a shot right to the ribs. Fist first that time, is now up and over goes Belair. Now Bayley switching over. And look out here. Just slamming Bayley face first down is Bianca. And now here comes our 5th participant in this match. Goes for the hair whip, I believe, but Bayley able to sidestep. It's either going to be Stephanie Vaquer or Giulia entering this thing. Both of these women actually making their debuts in Elimination Chamber, and the beautiful madness has arrived. Giulia now going right after the EST, going to make a statement here as Naomi looks to make a statement and eliminate Bayley. Bayley almost got eliminated. My God, hold on. Face first goes Bianca Belair. And now Giulia going straight for Naomi as she was for Bayley, but Bayley able to put the brakes on. And now, wait a minute. Back first goes Bayley. But wait a minute. There's the EST again with the KOD out of nowhere. A KOD to Giulia. Giulia, though, kicked out at 1. Giulia kicked out at 1 of the KOD. My God. That's a statement maker right there. Kicking out at 1 of a move that has won Bianca Belair so many matches, so many championships throughout her illustrious career. Naomi just hit Bianca Belair with a foot right to the face. Goes for the cover. Bianca able to get the shoulder out. Bayley and Giulia fighting things off in the corner here. This match is really starting to break down. I mean, we're seeing KODs just thrown out of the blue as, oh, Bayley again. Bayley again suffering a tough fall to the outside as now Giulia's calling Belair up to her feet. And you know that KOD to Giulia, that's not going to sit right with her as now look out. Oh, a pop-up headbutt from Giulia to Belair. And now Giulia working over Naomi's arm a little bit. Look out here, an arm trap back suplex of some sort. Giulia went for a elbow strike to Belair. I think Belair was again going for that hair whip. There's that strike that Giulia was looking for earlier. And now she ropes up the legs of Belair. And oh, wait a minute. Oh no, face first to Belair. And now Stephanie Vaquer. Talk about a woman that has history with Giulia. Look no further than La Primera. Woman that was able to knock off Blake Monroe to get into this match. Is now look at this, Giulia. Oh, nice head scissors. Nice head scissors to Vaquer. Belair now going for the attack. Bayley going for a pinfall on Naomi. Naomi's certainly has to be spent at this point in the match. Her and Belair have lasted the longest out of all 6 of these participants. Look out, Giulia flattening Bianca Belair. Beautifully done. No, only a cover of 2 that time. As now Giulia taking a moment to taunt the audience here a little bit. Bayley, though, in the corner of our eyes, has a rose plant. Oh, the rose plant to Vaquer. Rose plant to Vaquer. As now Vaquer is eliminated by the role model. Stephanie Vaquer eliminated by Bayley. Giulia, on the other hand, going right after Naomi. And Giulia's in there with a couple of veterans when it comes to Elimination Chamber, like Bayley and Naomi, and of course Bianca Belair being a former winner as well. So I need to have my head on a swivel if I'm Giulia, as Giulia just took out Bayley now. And now she goes after Naomi, but Naomi with a nice reversal. And now Naomi, I can't believe that we already have Cargill and Vaquer out of this thing. As now Naomi went for the rear view. Giulia able to, reverse it. Nice head scissors. Or excuse me, almost like a leg trap DDT. Oh, Belair just took it off the cage. I did not see that until just now. Looking to go for the pin. Bayley again with a nice shoulder out, though. Crossbody by Naomi. She goes for a recover on Giulia this time. Count of 1. Giulia gets the shoulder out at 1. Damage has been done to Giulia. She's already suffered a KOD in this match. There's now Naomi. Look out here. Oh, went for the clothesline. Giulia suckering her in this time. I'll get it out eventually. As I look at this, oh, there's a Kamigoye knee strike by Giulia. Count of 1, count of 2. Naomi getting the shoulder out. I thought that was it. I think Giulia even thought that was it at that point. As now Giulia, big run up. Oh, what a kick. What a kick to Naomi. Belair on the outside, looking to go for the end here, but Bayley, nice reversal. Meanwhile, Giulia has her prone in position for an elbow drop. Right to the heart. Bayley's going for a cover on the outside of Belair. Hang on here, almost got it. No. Giulia now going for a cover, and both of the women able to kick out. This match means so much to all 4 of these ladies left in the match. Is now Giulia sending Naomi off the ropes. Bayley heading back into the ring. Big drop kick hit Bayley that time, though. And now Giulia with a smack to the face. Giulia with a smack to the face, and now she turns her attention towards Bayley. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, what a suplex by Giulia. And now, a knee right to the midsection of Naomi. Bayley getting back up on her feet, though, feeling the energy of this sold-out Toronto crowd. And a big kick knocks Bayley and Belair out. And now Giulia has her pick of the litter, so to speak. And now, what a missile drop kick. Giulia is really impressing me in this match. I knew she was going to be a standout. I didn't even know if I thought that she was going to last this long. Double foot stomp now. And she goes right into the pin. Right into the pin goes Giulia. Count of 2. Bayley again with the shoulder out. And now Bianca Belair and Naomi fighting off in the distance this time. Giulia and Bayley going back and forth with one another. Oh, what an elbow strike. What an elbow strike by Giulia. Connects to Bayley. And now, wait a minute here. Giulia has Bayley in the center of the ring. Going for that arm trap. Spinning Michinoku driver to the role model. Count of 1, 2 to end her WrestleMania hopes and dreams. But again, it's Bayley with a beautiful kick out. And now Giulia going for a cover, looking to steal off the offense of Bianca Belair. It seems like Giulia wants to lower the players in the match, so to speak. As now look at this beautiful German suplex by Bianca Belair. And now Belair has Giulia up on her shoulders. Going for a military press. She did it earlier on Naomi. This time she hits it on Giulia with the standing moonsault combination. Count of 2. And Giulia again with the shoulder out. And Naomi, beautiful snap German to Bayley that time. As now Belair being placed onto the ring. Oh, what a kick. What a kick right to the face. And now Giulia turning Naomi inside out. And now Bianca Belair getting back up on her feet. No, beautiful reversal by Belair, I should say. As again, she goes for a military press. Beautiful reversal by Giulia. I can now say, though, with a roll-up, almost got Belair. Count of 1, count of 2. Oh, that was almost it for the beautiful madness. Naomi. And now, wait a minute. Oh, another kick by Giulia. Naomi targeting Bayley once more, or excuse me, Belair, I should say. And now it's just a little arm drag by Giulia. And now, oh, what a sharp elbow right to the jaw. A sharp elbow right to the jaw by Giulia. Those things will sting you. Belair was going to go for the hair whip. Another kick by Giulia. Those kicks have landed every single time Giulia has wanted them to. As now Giulia and Naomi fighting for control here. Naomi pushing her to the pushing her over to the ropes. And now trapping that arm is Naomi. Now, wait a minute here. Oh, face first goes Giulia. Belair sending Bayley into the corner here, but it looks like she has her focus on Naomi. And now look at this nice reversal by Giulia. Goes for, oh, look at this crucifix pin. A crucifix pin by Giulia. She keeps getting these women in these pinfall attempts as Belair finally was able to hit that hair whip she was looking for all match. I think she's looking to put Bayley away. Meanwhile, missile drop kick by Giulia. And now, wait a minute. Oh, no. Giulia coming from behind Bayley this time again with a tilt-a-whirl arm drag. And now Bayley and Belair fighting for control. Gets her with the arm drag once more, does Giulia. And now, wait a minute. Got caught with the Bayley to belly. The Bayley to belly to Giulia. And Giulia gets out at 1. Giulia's able to kick out the KOD and the Bayley to belly at 1. And now there's the rear view by Naomi. The rear view by Naomi to pin Bayley. Count of 2. And there goes the role model. It's either going to be Naomi, Giulia, or Bianca. Look out here. Naomi has Bianca Belair in a submission hold. But wait a minute. Giulia able to... Oh, I don't know what that was all about. Giulia kicked out for Belair pretty much. She stopped the pinfall. Maybe she wants all the spotlight on her. Whoever does pin Bianca Belair, being a former Women's Elimination Chamber winner, as now Giulia... Oh, a kick right to the arm. Naomi now trying to fight off Giulia here. Kick again to the face. Belair. Oh, no. Foot caught. Oh, and what a strike by Giulia. Giulia is still in there with veterans like Naomi and Bianca Belair. That tells you something right there. As now Giulia goes up and over here. Look out. Traps the arm. Oh, my God. What a back suplex. And now Giulia turning her attention once more to the EST, sending her to the outside. And Giulia calling Belair up to her feet. What does Giulia have in store? Oh, what the hell is she planning? Oh, I thought she was going to go take to the skies for a second, but I think she thinks better of it. And a smack to the face of Naomi. But meanwhile, no, Giulia is looking to take to the skies. Look out here. Oh, goes for an elbow. Belair able to escape. And now Belair climbing the chamber, but Giulia's going to meet her. Giulia's going to meet her. Belair is about to fall off the chamber. No, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Face first on the chamber. There goes Belair. Belair now out. Naomi looking to go for the... Oh, no, wait a minute. Naomi now. Naomi now is trying to crawl. Julia, though. Oh, off the chamber goes Naomi. Giulia, look out. Oh, no, she went for a crossbody. I can't tell if she just... If she miscalculated or what was going on. But now look out, Belair goes off the ropes with a crossbody of her own. 1, 2. Giulia almost got pinned right then and there. And now Belair and Naomi fighting for control here. Naomi, look out here, goes for a clothesline. And now wait a minute. Oh, Giulia caught Belair. Giulia caught Belair off the ropes. There it is. Goes for the cover, count of 2. Belair just kicking out. Northern Lights bomb, not enough to put away the EST. And Naomi's back in the equation again. Here comes these kicks by Naomi. Jawbreaker to Giulia. Belair slowly getting up to her feet. The damage has certainly been done. She just got planted by and now she gets planted by a rear view. First the Northern Lights bomb, now the rear view. Could that be enough to soil the plans for Bianca Belair? But no, as now Giulia's calling Naomi up to her feet here. Look out, went for the Arrivederci knee. Counter by Naomi, but wait a minute. Still caught Naomi either way. Caught her with the Northern Lights bomb. The Northern Lights bomb is now Belair. Went for Giulia, but I think she's going to let Giulia get the pin. It is indeed about to be the EST and and Giulia, I should say, as the final 2 participants. Is either Bianca Belair is going to win her second Elimination Chamber or Giulia is going to be winning her first one. My God, Giulia is the last one standing in there with the EST. Just imagine that phrase. Oh my God, what a spear. What a spear by Belair. And now Belair here needs to get some momentum going because she has lasted the longest in this match. She lasted all the way from the first position. Meanwhile, Giulia, she's been in there quite some time as well, but not as long as Belair. As she sends Belair to the floor. And now Giulia again scaling the wall of the Elimination Chamber, going off it and connecting. Giulia not afraid to take to the skies, not afraid to risk it all for a small price to pay. As now look out here, this arm trap DDT connects. Giulia now going for the pin. That was on the outside, by the way. Goes for the cover. Belair again with a nice escape. Giulia cannot believe that the EST is still in the fight. Neither can I, frankly. As now Giulia was again probably going to go for that DDT, but Belair able to get the counter. And now Belair has Giulia in a powerbomb position. Look out here. Spinning powerbomb to the outside. My God. And I don't think Belair's done there just yet. She has Giulia on her shoulders once more. And now look out. Oh, sending her right into the ring here as Bianca Belair now looking to connect. No, Giulia just out of harm's way. And Giulia has Belair ringing on the ropes this time. As Giulia now trying to get a moment of a breath in this match. Kick to the hamstrings of Bianca Belair, and now just choking the EST out is Giulia. Belair is in deep, dire trouble right now, as Giulia seems to have her number, at least for the moment being, but Belair able to get the escape. Meanwhile, Giulia comes back around with one of her own, and an elbow averted. No, right in the center of the ring with an STO. STO by Belair. Belair now, again, trying to get the reversal. Is Giulia locked into an arm lock of some sorts, but Giulia able to get the escape nonetheless. And now, wait a minute. Oh, speaking of an arm lock, Giulia grabs a submission hold of her own. A triangle choke. And she has that arm cinched. Giulia has the arm cinched. Could she make the EST submit here tonight in Toronto? But no. Belair, fighting out again. Look at these punches right to the face. Bianca Belair will do anything to get back to the main event of WrestleMania. Big smack to the face by Giulia. Talk about adding insult to injury, if you ask me. As now Giulia sending Bianca Belair trying to send her into the turnbuckle, but not exactly succeeding in that category. But then again, here she goes right now. Big kick right to the ribs. And now Giulia lining up here, trying to get some energy going for herself. She can feel this moment. And look at this, paintbrushing the face of Belair. And now big run up this time. There's another kick right to the face. Belair's in trouble. Giulia has her right where she wants her. And now, what a knee right to the midsection, though. Every time you think that Belair is down and out, she proves to you exactly why she's the EST. Goes for a strike, Giulia. Nice reversal. Sending Belair into the turnbuckle this time is Giulia. Again reversed. And now, wait a minute. What an elbow right to the jaw. Elbow right to the jaw this time from Belair. And now peels Giulia out of the corner. And wait a minute. What she got planned here? Oh my goodness. Right to the back. Right to the back of Giulia. Another one for good measure. Just trying to do any damage she possibly can in this match at this point in the match. Giulia again able to escape though. As now look at this, Belair trying to find whatever she can to put this thing to bed. But Giulia, what a headbutt. Giulia with a headbutt, a nasty headbutt. Belair now, sending her outside of the floor once more. And now it's Bianca Belair scaling the top of the cage. Looking to give Giulia a little taste of her own medicine, but did not collide with it. Giulia now, look out here. There's a Kamigoye knee strike. The Kamigoye knee strike connects to Belair. And now Giulia sending Belair back into the ring. Belair looked to beat Giulia at her own game, trying to go off the wall of the chamber, and paid for it. Now it's Giulia that has Belair. Belair able to fight here, able to fight. Giulia again, though. Giulia is ever so persistent to put Belair in that corner here. As now look out here, Giulia. Big strike right to the face after the Kamigoye knee strike to the outside. Meanwhile, Giulia has Belair up for a butterfly suplex off the top rope. A butterfly suplex off the top rope, and Giulia now looking to put the nail in the coffin with the Arrivederci knee. Excuse me. No! It's still not enough to put away the EST. I don't even think Giulia can believe this. She is shocked. Giulia is shocked, but nonetheless, she's still trying to go for a submission, a pinfall, whatever. Got caught with the KOD again. The second KOD connects, and with that, Bianca Belair is heading back to WrestleMania. What a match we just witnessed, folks. I mean, you can see that most of these highlights are just three women. We had two early eliminations, and Bayley wasn't long for lasting either in this match, unfortunately. But the real highlight is Giulia. I mean, this woman gave it her all, and she came so closely to defeating Bianca Belair and securing her spot at WrestleMania. The woman that held that Women's United States Championship before Jordynne Grace for almost a year, hanging in there with the big dogs. But nonetheless, the KOD, the second KOD, might I add, a first KOD was not enough to put away Giulia. With that, Bianca Belair becomes your 2026 Women's Elimination Chamber winner. But as you can see from the sight of her, it was no small or easy task. Belair now has the choice whether she wants to face Io Sky or Tiffany Stratton when we get to Vegas. I can't wait to see who she picks.
The following contest is an open challenge and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Well, folks, we know that Oba Femi came out last Monday night and said that leading into WrestleMania, he is going to be a fighting champion. He wants to earn his way onto that card, earn his way into Vegas. And by doing so, he's going to be defending that championship week in and week out. Oba Femi, this first match right here is a bit of an open challenge. He invited anybody in the locker room, in the Raw locker room, to step up to the ruler to meet their demise, to go face to face with the bringer of war, as he calls himself, our Intercontinental Champion. And here in Toronto, Canada, we're going to see who exactly steps up to his challenge, to meet him by his demands. You can see the WrestleMania sign ever so in the distance, but a little bit closer every day that goes by, as Oba Femi would love to make his debut at WrestleMania with the Intercontinental Championship around his waist. But when you got situations like this, an open challenge, it really brings out the preparation and kicks it out the door, because you have no idea who you're heading into that ring with. But we're about to find out right now. Oh my God. Well, you talk about Toronto, Canada. This is one of Canada's own, Kevin Owens, and he's repping the merch. And Oba Femi even a little taken aback. The man that just barely lost that chamber qualifier to Seth freaking Rollins, if not for all the outside distractions. Kevin Owens is here. And he's here in Canada. He wouldn't miss this show for the world. As soon as he heard that Oba Femi had an open challenge, you know, he was chomping at the bit, being a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. Kevin Owens answering the call, and we got ourselves one hell of a match here in Toronto, folks. Owens, Femi, first time ever. Toronto, Canada, at the Elimination Chamber. This is certainly a big fight feel. This is certainly the road to WrestleMania when you get matches like this. And here we go, folks. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. Oba Femi, Kevin Owens. It is going down in Toronto.
Introducing the challenger from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds, Kevin Owens. And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Oba
Well, there are a lot of fans of Oba Femi throughout the entire world, but I would arguably say that he is in enemy territory tonight. I mean, you heard that reaction that Kevin Owens got when he was announced as the guy that's the wrestler, the superstar that's answering this open challenge. He was announced as Oba Femi's opponent. You got to believe that everybody here in Toronto would love to see Kevin Owens walk away with that championship tonight. And Oba Femi's going to do everything in his power to prevent that very thing from happening. As here we go, Femi and Owens, first time ever. Oh, and Owens again, already throwing some haymakers. Oba Femi's way, look out, dumps him right on his neck. Dumps Oba right on his neck, and now that Femi is a little bit taken aback at this point, and now goes for an uppercut, but Oba Femi with a nice reversal. Big chop averted by Owens, and a man that always down for a fight versus the ruler, the bringer of war. Certainly a recipe for disaster, but definitely a recipe for some good cooking if you're a fan. As now look at this, Kevin Owens, fireman's carry. I'll get it out. As now Oba Femi, a nice elbow out of harm's way that time, and now Oba, just running at him like a freight train. Now Oba Femi slowing the pace down just a tad bit. Gonna go to work on Owens. Now look out here, muscling Owens up, and look out, just sending him face first down. Goes for the cover, Owens with the shoulder out. Owens with the shoulder out, Oba Femi goes for a strike. Owens, nice counter. And now look at this KO, trying to muscle Femi up, and he did have him, but Femi able to reverse with a DDT. And now Oba Femi, big strikes right to the face of KO. You can see that Canadian colors and the Canadian flag being represented on Kevin Owens' t-shirt. Obviously, you got the Elimination Chamber event logo on the back of it. Those shirts are indeed sold at the merch stands here tonight. A special t-shirt for our special Toronto crowd. As now Oba Femi goes right for the face of Kevin Owens here. Is now Oba Femi muscling him up right on the back. And Femi doesn't give a damn if Kevin Owens is the hometown hero. He sees another head to take off of a person's shoulders, if you ask Femi. And now trying to fight for positioning here is Femi and Owens. Oba Femi taking Kevin Owens for the ride. Big sidewalk slam. Goes for the cover, count of one. KO getting the shoulder out at 1. And now Oba, big run up here. A clothesline sending both men to the outside. Oba Femi looking great here tonight in this Intercontinental Championship bout. And now Oba has Kevin Owens on his shoulders. Look out here. What has he got planned for KO? Look out. The military press to Kevin Owens right to the outside. And Owens able to get the reversal on whatever Oba was thinking next. And now, wait a minute. Kevin has Femi up. Femi just able to muscle out of whatever Kevin just planned. I think he was going for package pile driver or some variation of it, but Oba Femi wasn't having any of it. And I think it's a count of 6 on the outside. These guys want to be careful here. As now Oba Femi, sends him face first to the outside. Count of 7. Oba Femi now breaking the count. He ain't going to win that match like that. He wants good, clean victories to raise his stocks for WrestleMania if he does make it there as the Intercontinental Champion. As now Oba trying to get Kevin Owens in the corner. Owens with a nice reversal, though. Big strike to the face. Another strike to the face that time from Owens. Went for a third one. Oba able to get the escape. And now Kevin Owens trying to fight from underneath this time. Big elbow right to the jaw. Oba now sending Kevin Owens off the ropes. No, look out. A big spine buster. A big spine buster connects. Oba's now looking to go to the top rope. King Kong climbing to the top of the Empire State Building and clashing into the body of Kevin Owens. Oba now has Kevin Owens on his shoulders here. Muscling him up. What the hell? When have you ever seen Kevin Owens be manhandled like that? You have got to be kidding me. And even Kevin Owens is like, I need a breather after that one. Oba Femi. Oh, no, wait a minute. Kevin Owens. Sending Oba to the outside. A big man like that should not be taking a fall like that. As now KO. Look out here. Gonna go airborne to to Kevin Owens, but to Oba Femi. Obviously giving the Toronto crowd something to a highlight of the night already, as now Kevin Owens getting sent into the barricade by Femi. And this match is spilling out to the outside for a second time, as now Oba Femi, big strike right to the jaw. And a kick right to the back of the head. Kevin Owens now sending Oba Femi back into the ring. And looking at the Intercontinental Championship, he would love to walk out of Toronto with that championship in tow. Meanwhile, Oba Femi able to get back outside the ring and chase Kevin Owens, but Owens putting the boots to him. Now look at this. Went for a kick to the midsection. Femi out of it, though. And now again sending Oba Femi. I mean, that is a large man that you're just trying to toss around like that into the corner. Now Owens Look out here. Cannonball in the corner. Connecting beautifully that time. As now Oba. Oh no, Oba again. Oba again able to, no, wait a minute. Oh, what? Oh, Kevin Owens. Nice reversal that time by KO. And now big drop kick. A big drop kick by KO. And now Owens has Femi on his shoulders. Look at the strength of Kevin Owens. Able to get the big man up and swing him around his shoulders, as a matter of fact. And now Oba Femi could be in a bad way. Oh! Owens went for a moonsault. Femi reversing. And now, wait a minute. There's that spine buster once more. That spine buster again right to Kevin Owens. Owens gets the shoulder out. Oba Femi, though, obviously maybe getting a little bit more than he would like to in this match. Getting a lot more bite than what he could chew. As now Owens, oh no, again trying to send Femi into the turnbuckle, but Femi with a nice reversal. Femi now sending Owens into the turnbuckle, and he sends him to the top rope. Oh, goes for a chop right to the back. And now Oba Femi, oh no, look out here. I think Oba Femi's gonna go for a sidewalk slam off the top rope. Owens, thinking his lucky stars, was able to escape. And now it's Owens, look out. Oh, big swanton bomb off the top. Goes for the cover. Count of two. Femi with the nice kick out. And now Kevin Owens calling Oba Femi up to his feet. What does the prize fighter have in store for the fighting champion? And now, wait a minute. Oba Femi again. Looking for something there, but Owens, a nice reversal. And now here comes KO off the ropes. Big splash averted by Femi. No water in the pool that time is now. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, a pop-up powerbomb by Oba. Almost the fall from grace, but not exactly got the height. Kevin Owens able to get the shoulder out. And KO is in trouble. Oba Femi is like a beast hunting his prey. KO though now has Oba Femi on the top rope. And now what the hell does Kevin Owens have planned for Femi? He's got him on his shoulders. Fireman's carry off the top rope. But no, it's Oba getting the reversal this time. And no, wait a minute. These two are about to go off the top together. Oh my God, a bulldog off the top rope. Just when you think Oba Femi can't get any more impressive. And now he's calling for KO to get back up to his feet. And now he has him in a fireman's carry this time. What the hell is he planning? Face first on the ropes. And now Femi going off the ropes himself. Goes for an elbow. Kevin Owens, though. Oh, what a chop. What a chop. Just taking Kevin Owens right out of his game plan with a chop like that. And military press right onto the knees. Femi again calling Kevin Owens up to his feet. Would love to play spoiler tonight as he goes for a powerbomb. I don't know what the hell's he got planned for Kevin Owens. Oh, again, he switches up. Again, face first onto the ropes. And now, oh, Kevin Owens, nice reversal that time. Nice reversal by KO. Big strike. No, Oba Femi just caught the fist of KO. Not too many people are challenging punches from Kevin Owens, but Oba Femi, like I said, he is not like most individuals. Is now look out here. Oh, just sends Kevin Owens flying through the air. And he has sucked all the energy and the air out of this crowd here in Toronto. Like I said, people love Oba Femi, but they love Kevin Owens more here in Canada. I mean, you could ask Kevin Owens to run for president in Canada, and nobody would even bat an eye. As now Oba still in firm control of this one. Oh, a one-arm choke slam. Connects to Kevin Owens, goes for another cover. Count of 1, 2. KO has to get the shoulder out. And it's been all Oba Femi in the last few minutes of this match. Is now, look out here. I know Kevin Owens, just when I say that, don't count him out. Just muscled up. Oba Femi took him for a ride. And speaking of taking him for a ride, look out here. Owens has him up. My God, a sidewinder suplex. And Oba Femi's down and out once more. This is Owen's opportunity. Big splash. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Got a 2 count on Femi. I don't even know if most men have been able to say that they've done that. As now Oba is trying to get back on his feet. Kevin Owens has him right where he wants him. And now he sends him shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Owens ain't done there just yet. Went for a cannonball earlier. Connects with another one. Femi's in trouble here. KO is starting to get in his bag, so to speak. Look out. Big frog splash. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Femi with the shoulder out. What is it going to take for Kevin Owens to put this thing to bed, to walk away with the Intercontinental Championship here in Toronto? KO now setting Femi off the ropes. Look out here. Went for a pop-up powerbomb of his own. Femi escaping. And now, oh no, got caught. Oh my God. That's got to be it. Femi doesn't even think that's it just yet. And now there's a pop-up powerbomb again. A second pop-up powerbomb to KO. Puts this thing to bed. What a match and what a fight for a man that loves to fight, a man that lives the motto, fight Owens fight. He got every bit of what he was asking for in this one. Oba Femi successfully defending the Intercontinental Championship tonight in Toronto.